Hey guys, it's Trisha. The left-handed stitcher, doing diamond painting. Okay, so here is a finish. This is a kit that I got from everydayEdeals.com, and of course, if I have the list, I find the listing, I'll put it down below. This was a square. This was my first square, and I really enjoyed it. I really did. It does take a little bit more finesse, per se, and a little bit more concentration. But once you get the hang of it, it works really well. I mean, it's not difficult. Let's put it that way. It's not difficult at all. And this guy was a lot of fun. And it is amazing. Okay, so in real life, but you look in the camera view and it's so freaking almost realistic. So there you can see the shine. Like somebody said, round drills will sparkle, square drills will shimmer. And yep, so but I am absolutely thrilled. I mean, because this is a tiny painting, if I remember correctly. 25 by 30 centimeters is what they measure there. Let's just quickly see if I can figure out. The drill field itself is just over, let's say 23 and 23.7, so that's pretty good. And this is 18.8 roughly, without me getting my big head in the shot to look at which of the little, millimeter tick marks. That's why I say roughly. Okay, so the drills were pretty darn good. I mean, I was impressed. They seem to be, it was a little weird, they seem to be like just a micron. I mean, not anything truly measurable, but they seem to be just, I can't even say smidge because smidge is too big. The teeniest little bit taller than they were wide, or wider than they were tall, depending on your orientation. But they work, and it is you can just, you guys can see it because it's in the viewfinder. You guys can see it's beautiful. I plan to mount it on a black, because black is a safe color for most things. Cut it like Rebecca does. Cut it along the very edge of the diamonds, and then adhere it to a black background. And seeing the size of it, I'll figure out, will it fit into a frame of some sort with it mounted on a piece of black foam core or black card stock. But I do want to, I'm thinking I might give this to my son for Christmas, one of his gifts, because he loves owls, and his favorite owls are the barn owls, and I'm relatively certain the shape of their face and just I studied a barn owl face in order to make his cake, and this right here, this tells me it's a barn owl. they're young. They're super young, because that's how the feathers are on a very young barn owl. But yep, so cute. Alright, so I'm going to be doing a dekitting of this in my next video, so nice. I mean, absolutely love this one. So, I think that's all I have to say right now. Well, let's talk just a little bit more about my impressions of square drills. After doing so many round drill paintings, I was pleasantly amazed at just how well behaved those square drills were. You put round drills in a boat and you shake it and you shake it, and you got to shake it a little more just to get them to behave. Square drills in that boat, you shake, and like it's like they want to be right side up in the groove, because they line up so perfectly, and just they just behave. And it's that was something that was like, I was like, wow. Every time I did it, I was like, wow. So the only thing is just, I learned very quickly, once I got my drill close to the canvas, I changed focus to look at the drill itself to make sure that it was square, in good position. I learned that if I misplaced one just a little bit, if I had room to work around it, I would kind of nudge it into place. Well, because I didn't press it down hard yet, I would stick it on there lightly, and then I would nudge it to get it pretty close. Now, if I didn't have room to nudge, I would have to use my drill pen and press down super hard to get purchase on it, to be able to twist it. So if it was twisted to the right, or to the, I know my right and left, so it was twisted to the left, I would push down hard and twist it. But because I'm pushing down hard, I'm kind of seating it at the same time. I found that if I twisted it to be square, when I looked back, it would be back off center. So I learned that if I needed to do it that way, I had to actually twist it just a little bit past center. So that, because I think the way I look at it is that the glue has memory. So I have to bring it just past where I need it to be, because it's going to scooch back a little bit. And as soon as I figured that out, it worked. I was having a lot more success with getting stuff to stay square. But that, I have a feeling that the next square I do is probably going to be a disappointment, because to be this lucky to have my first square, and it's such a small one at that, turn out so amazing, is just, okay. So I have another finish, so let's wrap this up. Again, I called this barn owl pear. I don't know what they called it on the website, but I'll link it. So, alright, see you guys. Have a good evening. I will see you guys in a minute. And so instead of saying I'll catch you next time, I'll See you in a minute.